The most important part of the daily routine is to actually check the health and well-being of the pigs in a pen. This means going in, getting all the pigs to stir, to move, to check that there's no signs of vice, to check that there's no obvious signs of disease, check that they're sound in their legs, and check body condition. Check pigs aren't fading away from their peer group, and if they are, we need to identify those pigs. So put a mark on them, write down what the problem is with those animals, and then decide the appropriate course of action with treatment. This may be that it's an injection of antibiotic within the pen and remaining with their pen mates, or it may be more suitable to remove that pig from the group and move into a recovery pen.
It's really important to spend quite a bit of time in the pigs every day, morning and night. Then you can pick up anything that changes very quickly. So any diseases that are in the herd or anything that's a bit lame and needs a quick jab. If you keep on top of everything, then nothing should break out and it shouldn't be a major concern. The more time you also spend with the pigs, then the more you get to know them and you'll pick up the changes really quickly.
You're checking every pig, making sure every pig gets up, checking for lameness. With weaners, scouring is especially a big problem. So you're focusing very hard on the dung and looking for any trails of scour down the back legs of the pigs.
So I'd go into the kennel where they've been sleeping and been nice and warm and make sure there's nothing in there that's not well. Go on, piggies. Hey, go on. Always looking out for any damage as well that they've caused to the pen. They're quite destructive, so checking that there's nothing that will harm them.
You're looking for any signs of any pigs going backwards. Are there any pigs that are looking particularly skinny, which shouldn't be? Are there lots of pigs looking with their backbone showing? This could be a sign of a problem.
I am looking out for any signs of tail biting that might be happening in the yard. I'm also making sure that they're all active and that there's no lethargic pigs. Lethargic pigs generally mean that something's wrong. I'm making sure that there's no respiratory problems, any coughing or any scour. If I come across a pig that's a bit hairy, then this could be caused by a number of issues. It could be cold. It could be a wasting of the pig. It could have a respiratory problem. If I did find this pig, I would mark it, I would treat it, and then I would put it into the hospital pen and hopefully it would recover.
If I find an animal that needs treating, it's good to treat it straight away. So I have a box with my antibiotics that I use, also a marker, and also my medicines book so I can record it straight away so I don't forget. When you're checking your pigs, it is very important that you start with the youngest and work your way up to the oldest. This is to reduce any chance of any transfer of disease between the batches. If you have to go back to the younger ones, make sure that you wash and thoroughly disinfect your boots and overalls before you do.